So I am standing out in a field with Rich from Smithberry Barn, and you're going to be talking about pruning because we've talked about this a lot with you, but this time of year, you've already done some stuff. Tell me what you've done and why.
So this time of year, the old canes have been cut out. We've put the new canes up on the wire and tied them. So these were the fleshy green canes that grew all last summer.
Yeah.
So by end of summer, we actually do it in January. I take all the new green canes and we put them inside the double wire at the bottom just to kind of corral them.
Sure.
And then we tie with biodegradable twine at the top. And then we actually cut 6 inches off, or I cut about a foot off. As opposed to letting, you might have 10-foot canes somewhere.
Okay.
So we keep all the fruiting spurs from here because we do a lot of U-pick, so it's easier for people to pick at this level.
Yeah, sure.
So when I cut out all the old canes, you cut them off as low. You see a lot here that are old from last year. These actually fruited last year. We cut those off and we throw them in the row. I'll come back with a mower and we'll mow all that down, mulch it right back into the ground.
And so really then, in this coming year then, these are the ones that are going to bear fruit,
Correct.
right? And those will be the ones that'll be gone next year.
Correct.
Then.
Yeah, so these will be gone. It's a 1-year process,
Nice.
so a 2-year process. So
Yeah.
These grew all last season and they fruit this season and then they're gone.
And then they're gone, and the new ones that grow up this year is the ones that will be there.
Correct. That way you ensure the highest quality fruit. You're going to get as much tonnage as the plant's going to put out.
Okay, sounds good to me. Now we've got some other stuff to talk about, so let's take a walk over here and we'll
Sounds good.
talk about that too. So Rich, you just showed us how to prune raspberries, and really that's pretty much true for all the cane fruit family, that kind of pruning, right?
Correct.
Now we're standing at a pear tree, and we've talked about apple pruning before, but what is the difference, if any, about pruning pears?
Pears are almost the same basic concept as an apple. They fruit on second-year wood, so anything that grew last year. So you really want to make sure you cut enough off. So this was all last year's growth, and so if you didn't cut this off this year, you could have fruit way up there next year in your tree.
For one thing, it's very, very big.
It's a lot, and it's hard for people to do that. So really what you do is this is all new growth. So your fruit next year is going to be formed here. So I'd rather have a nice clump of pears here next year, then the branch will support it that way. If you didn't cut that and you had fruit everywhere, it's either going to be small fruit and it's just going to be too much for the tree, and you can keep it, for a homeowner, you can keep the tree, this tree is 18, 19 years old, and it's still only 10 feet tall.
Because tell me if I'm wrong here, because you want it to actually get light.
Correct. And so the way I prune, or we prune, there's 2 schools of thought. This one's like Christmas tree prune, meaning so each year we cut this new growth down. If you look, it's like a hand, so new growth from last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it's all on that open hand. So all the fruit's going to form here, and you get good light on top to color the fruit and make it nice. And then you see actually these are all going to, the fruits here, these are
That's
actually,
right there.
But these are going to open their flower buds. So all your fruit's going to be concentrated kind of right here where it's tightened. That way it gives good support and good light.
Now, and it makes perfect sense when you hear it or read it, but it really helps to actually see it. And you've got something coming up next weekend that'll help. What is that?
We give free seminars each spring, and so I have a fruit tree pruning seminar. We do it in the morning. It's kind of a hands-on walking tour. People ask questions. I kind of show them how to do it commercially and homeowner-wise.
And will that information be on your website?
It is on our website, so check our website for the time.
Well, there are reasons why we prune, and a great way to figure all that out is to come on out here next weekend. You can go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over, get an exact time. Come out and really learn how to take care of your own cane fruit and fruit trees in your own garden. Thanks so much, Rich.
Yeah, sure.